Malaysia's trade deal with the US is facing growing scrutiny, not only from the opposition, but from within the government itself. Lawmakers from Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's party are calling for a royal commission of inquiry to look into this pact, which they say puts Malaysia's sovereignty at risk. CNA's senior correspondent Afifah Ariffin with this report.
Signed and witnessed by President Donald Trump and Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim on the sidelines of the ASEAN summit, the agreement on reciprocal trade reduces or eliminates thousands of tariffs on both sides and sets new rules for market access, regulatory standards and cooperation in sectors like digital trade and pharmaceuticals. But government backbenchers say the deal lacks clarity and is heavily lopsided in favour of the US. Subang MP Wong Chen chairs the Special Parliamentary Committee on Trade, which convened a hearing on Wednesday to examine the pact. But at a press conference on Thursday morning, he stressed that he was speaking as a lawmaker.
We are convinced that certain articles, if exercised by the US and complied by Malaysia, will definitely constrain and limit Malaysia's sovereign rights, forcing Malaysia to align with national security and economic interests of the US.
He says this raises the fundamental question on whether Malaysia should now seek amendments or consider invoking the exit clause if needed. The lawmaker also called for a royal commission of inquiry to investigate all aspects of the deal, including if Malaysia was coerced into negotiations. His remarks follow earlier criticism in Parliament, where the opposition had questioned why the agreement was pushed through without full disclosure of its details.
You know, as a trading nation, sudah tentulah kita nak berniaga dengan banyak negara. Tapi kalau kita dah tanda tangan dengan satu negara, akhirnya tangan kita terikat. Maka ini memberikan persoalan-persoalan yang dibangkitkan oleh ramai rakyat dan juga ahli-ahli parlimen. Bukan kita nak persoalkan tentang rugi mana, rugi sini, rugi situ, tidak.
Prime Minister Anwar's administration has repeatedly defended the agreement, saying it protects Malaysian exporters from higher US tariffs and preserves more than 1 million local jobs. Economists, meanwhile, say the debate should now move toward implementation and clearer public communication.
I think the communication of this entire deal has left something to be desired. Actually, it should be communicated in a way that says, we've scrapped nearly 3,000 tariffs on both sides. The way forward now is you have the agreement, you have to implement the agreement. What is the most pragmatic and effective way of implementing this agreement?
Looking ahead, MPs say they expect the government to clarify sovereignty concerns, legal options and economic implications as pressure mounts for greater accountability and possible changes to the agreement. Afifah Ariffin, CNA, Kuala Lumpur.